Sometimes you just need to go backwards a bit, retrace your steps, and find yourself in the beginning. So that's exactly what we're going to do today. In this episode of Turas Gairdini, we're going back to the 80s to take a look at lots of new attractions that have been added, including 6 new flat rides, aptly named the Nexus Flats for their neon theme and retro style, have a tour of the park at night, and ride a new coaster named Euphoria, a unique Vekoma Family Boomerang that's named as a nod to my first coaster of 2026. Now let's go and tour his new expansion. And yes, we are back at Turas Gairdini for the first time in a while, actually. I've been working on some other stuff, including a very cool ride that you'll see next video, which is not in this park. It's for a different project that I will talk about later. Well, not today, actually. But look at the park. It just looks really nice, and oh, my camera just went weird then. Yeah, the first thing you're going to notice is the new signing. Oh, you can bonk your head on that, but oh well. Nobody's doing that. I've added signage to most of the major attractions around here. So obviously the, what is it, the Helter Skelter over there, that doesn't have a sign attached to it because it's just there. Obviously there would be a park map as well, but I'm not going to get into that, at least yet. I might do it, might not. But we're gonna head in the direction of Bermuda and Jungle Jamboree, Junior Jamboree, because we've done Titania, so now we've done the next sort of like area in the park, and yeah, some more signs over there, and this was just inspired by Lost City with all the flat rides in there. You can see most of them there. They all have pretty much the same colour scheme, it's just they're all, like, the restraints and everything just different colours, which actually pops out more than I would have expected, and we're going to be probably expanding over there next episode. I have no idea what yet, because I've literally just finished this. But here we go, more signage over there. Wait, where is it? I'll actually walk over here to, so that you can see what these new rides are called. I could just say it, but yeah, I want to show you these signs again. Nexus Flats. Now, the reason I've called it Nexus Flats is because, one, they have all the same colours, basically, so they just link very well, and two, it's as I said in the intro, we've gone back to the 80s with this one. Yeah, back to the 80s. So like it's just neon, like this area really comes to life at night. So well, that's what all this is for. But it actually all started with I mean, we'll start at the order in which they were built. So we have Power Swing first, which is the one of 2 rides that hasn't kept their in-game name. So Power Swing. So some seats invert, others don't, as you can see with that seat that's just gone like there. It's trying not to invert, but I don't think it's possible not to invert. So Power Swing, 25 minutes wait because it's a thrill flat ride. And I tried to keep out of the way of forks 4 flat rides, but I did actually include one of them, which we'll have a look at in a minute. And yes, this is another model 4, but it's actually just in the Lost City area. High Roll, this is the actual name for it in the game. 20-minute wait, it's a bit less major, and it's the same model as Samurai at Fort Park. I haven't added or changed any of the sequences on that. And then we move over to this one, which is called Mega Roller, which is the other coaster that has had a name change. It used to be called Mecha Roller, but now it is called Mega Roller because it sounds a little bit better. And It's double-sided, so one side you will get a view of the rest of the park, and the other side you'll get a view of the plaza and the rest of the park to come. And obviously you'll see both sides when you're like upside down and everything, but the majority you'll be facing in all directions. Iron Claw here, this is the orange ride, 25 minutes again. It's quite a friendly flat ride, and I believe this is one of 2 flat rides that I added in my last park series, which was Fun Park Guernsey. This was added with the Mac Mega Coaster in 2013. It was, and then we move on to this one. This was in one of my parks, which was in a steampunk area that I used it for, but that park got corrupted. So yeah, this is called Insanity, which is the in-game name for it. I didn't really, as I've said, I didn't really want to go too elaborate with the names. It's just what the game decided. So just swings, and you can see 64 people per Cyclops counter, which is actually insane. But I guess some other rides have that as well. But as you can see, it just stalls upside down for a little bit, and then it does some full rotations as well. And the last one before we get on to the Vekoma over there is, oh, I forgot it did that. A Parallelogram. This is the Magic Carpet ride. Quantum at Fort Park is the exact same model. And all of these flat rides have, well, except for this one, all of these flat rides have main entry, fast track, and single rider. The only reason this one doesn't have a fast track is because it's less thrilling, and this is more of a thrill park, but it's got some kid rides in it and some family rides. We will take another look at this at night as well. I won't be riding any of these flat rides as usual. But here we have our own little area here, and this is, you can get some great views of the coaster here. And if you've been following my TikTok, you will know that when I first started my TikTok, I made a coaster. Well, you actually already know the name of it, so why am I just hiding the name? It's called Euphoria, and that is a nod to my first ever coaster of 2026, which was a Rainbow Intamin Blitz, and you can still find that. I've actually reposted it on my TikTok, so it's actually not that old, I guess, the video. But you can go and watch that if you want. It's probably a lot worse than my normal coasters, and we are actually going to have a look at this at night as well. This will be our first and probably only night ride in the park until maybe the final tour. That's the fast track entrance. But you can see, oh, there we go. Oh, it's gone. Oh well. So the station actually looks really, really nice. Numbered rows, bag storage as usual. I need to change the colour of that though. And I had to hide the operator booth, so it didn't have that decal on it. Coloured glass as well, in the 6 colours of the flat ride. That's just a common theme with this. And there are some lights under the train that will turn on at night, but the train has just arrived, so let's ride. I have actually just realised I need fencing there, but that will be sorted very soon. But that was our ride on Euphoria. Photos here. Oh. Where are you going? Where are you going? You just went that way and then went the other way. I do need to change that one. because I did originally have 9 cars on this train, and then when I sorted out the lighting, I figured, no, let's have 8, because the lighting on the bottom of the train wouldn't work with 9 cars, because there's only 6 colours. So this totally doesn't rely on a staff member being stuck in here. Please don't tell HR. Really, really nice photo booth and coaster. Well, photo booth isn't nice, but oh well. But the photos itself quite nice, and it's $12 or pounds, or I forgot what currency they have. I think it's euros per ride photo, or you can download via the park app. And there is a backstage area that I haven't done yet, but that will be sorted. But now it's time to have a look at this park at night. Whoa, it's night time at Turas Gairdini, and the park looks very nice at night, I will say. I'm not sure why that coaster's not lit up a bit more, even though I put lights on it, very big lights. I have just realised Dublin Devil has a ride photo, so I'm either going to have to delete the ride photo or make a booth for it. And I also need to add a lot of benches and bins around, which will be sorted. But this park just looks really, really nice at night. There is Bermuda, which actually didn't have... The only lights they had were on the train, so I've added a few on the track as well. You can see them just there. Pirate ship, that doesn't need any lights, apart from maybe... I mean, it might need some life rings, just in case someone falls in the pond. Shot and drop towers, they don't need lighting. And I've already added park lighting around. Junior Jamboree, this, why does this look so much similar to Red Dragon from my other park? But it just looks really, really nice. A bit too red, I think. So I do need to adjust that. Leviathan, I've also added lighting to, because it had no lighting. I mean, fair enough, I didn't ask for lighting, so I probably should have asked for that, but it's fine. Because I've done it now. Titania still has lighting. It doesn't have any lighting on the big launch straight. It only really has it on this gravel section. But I've tried to light up the spike and the top hat, but it just didn't work really. But as we walk out of Titania's area, this is probably the best looking area in the park, at night at least, and that is the Nexus flat rides. So as you can see, lights are all indicated by their colours. So we have the yellow there, the orange, blue for Mega Roller, green for High Roll, pink for Power Swing, and then red for Parallelogram. And it just looks really, really nice. And also the coaster has lighting as well. I just realised I forgot to add a high requirements and everything sign. Gonna have a look through the fast track queue as well. Oh, you get a really good view of that drop from the fast track queue. And then come out into the main queue. Well, you wouldn't do this, but just showing you what it looks like. And yeah, it just looks really, really nice. And the station, arguably looks even better. Because I've lit up the whole station, again, with the 6 colours. And you can also see the stained glass, or the tinted glass. You can even see, we'll have a look at this off-ride as well, as I pause the game because I want to get on back row in a minute. But you can see, just down there, the lights under the train. Well, you can't see the lights, but you can see rows 2 to 8 have lights. No, 2 to 7 have lights on them. But we're going to ride. We're actually going to ride the back row. Because I haven't actually ridden on the back row yet, and it seems like a lot of fun. But I won't put music on for this one. I'll just be sat here talking to you. So congratulations, or sorry to hear that. Whoa, going up the lift hill right now. Look at the park. Looks so, so nice. I do need to add some lighting over there, but that doesn't really need to be done right now. I can do it when I next light the whole park up. Whoa, we're going into the drop. It's the airtime hill. Turn photo camera off to our right. Airtime hill. And then into the twisted spike. which I'm really happy with. It was actually inspired off of the 1 in 5 hours theme park made by Edo23 and Blitz Coast 14. Go through the whole way backwards again. Photo camera there, airtime hill, and we are back at the station. And we go up the spike again to just fall down again. Overall, really, really nice ride, and you might be able to see our photos as well. Yep, you do. Why do they look different? And I swear that text was yellow as well. But as I quickly turn it back to day, I think the next investment will probably, well, not investment, but the next, like, expansions will probably be in the middle, and then we'll just work our ways off to the left and right. I have actually maybe done a lake. That might be the final one. That might not be. So we're going to branch off next to Titanium Bermuda and Dublin Devil over here. And also Dragon Crutch and Leviathan over here. And also the show venue. So I really want to have a coaster with the lift hill here, just so you can see it from the show. I originally had an RMC there, but that got deleted because that was a rubbish coaster. And I didn't really want to expand over there just yet. But that is it for this episode of Turas Gairdini, and we will see you next time. But next video won't be a Turas Gairdini video. It will probably be, well, it will be another video. But I will be told when I can release that. That's a little clue. See you next time.